What's up, guys? I'm making a series of videos because I tore my labrum. Now I've been looking around, watching online surgery, stuff like that. There's plenty of videos about it, but figured I'd make my own little bit of a different take because it's a different situation for me because I'm a college pitcher. Um, I go to St. Bonaventure University. Obviously, I'm in a shitty dorm room. Sucks, but anyway. St. Bonaventure is a small D1 school, Western New York. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you didn't, but my name's Dominic Edwards. I'm from Menor, Ohio, and it's outside of Cleveland. Indians fan, Browns fan. Two teams you really want to like. Oh well. Anyway, so about my shoulder. Um, the labrum, you have a labrum in your shoulder, you have a labrum in your head. Now we're going to talk about the one in my shoulder. I'm a righty, I'm 6'4", I'm 185 pounds, skinny, obviously, but anyway, I'm currently a freshman. I don't remember if I said that or not, but we'll, we'll pretend like I already did. But anyway, so, your labrum. Well, it hurts like hell when I throw. It's different for everyone. Some guys say they feel like their shoulder's real loose. Some guys say that it doesn't really hurt them at all, just kind of just a loose feeling. See, now mine, only when I throw though, um, it feels like someone's taking a knife and putting it in my joint, just prying it apart. I mean, I've pitched with a broken hand before, pitched with a broken wrist, and it does not feel good. It's not something you really bounce back from. Now, I originally heard it in high school, my senior year, pitched with it, didn't think anything of it, thought, it'd heal on its own, thought it was just a little inflammation and would go away on its own, but, well, it didn't. Pitched all through summer, shit, even got into the fall for college, and still, I mean, I was throwing 88, 89, and then went through winter workouts and everything, and then came to spring ball, came to spring practices, and speed was down, just no velocity at all. Um, Coach said, asked me if anything was wrong. Of course, me being kind of a tough guy, try to play it off, and didn't go too well. Decided that it would be best to go see the doctor. Went and saw the doctor, got an X-ray at first, no structural damage. Then went and got an MRI, showed a torn labrum. Now the doctor I'm seeing is the Indians and the Browns team doctor. His name is Dr. Dance. He funny name, I know, but it is what it is. Anyway, he's a shoulder specialist. He's out of the Cleveland Clinic. Like I said, I'm from Cleveland, and anyway, so he originally said that I should do rehab. Now, I did a rehab program here at school, and it really hasn't helped at all. All it's really done is just strengthen the muscles around the labrum. Really never got to the point. Recommended maybe a cortisone shot, and excuse me, honestly, I just opted to do the surgery. Now, it used to be that labrum surgery was a death sentence for pitchers. Um, Hell, even with Tommy John, it was the same way. But obviously, we see Tommy John, you're back in a year. Labrum surgery, hoping for the best. It is what it is. Um, Doctor says 50-50 shots, and I mean, honestly, I'll take those chances because right now I'm sitting at 0% coming back. I went from 88, 89 to 78, 76. I mean, that's my fastball. It's just, there's no velocity, there's nothing. So, anyway, so the labrum. Some guys don't know what the labrum is. It stabilizes your shoulder. Within your shoulder, the doctors will say glenoid. They'll say humerus. We'll break it down real quick. So, if my left hand here is the quote-unquote glenoid, which is just your shoulder socket, you have your humerus, which is your arm bone, and it sits in this socket. Now, around the socket, around here, or just right outside the edge of your socket, is your labrum. your labrum, I believe it's cartilage, but it's just a small piece of tissue that holds your shoulder pretty much in place. And what happens is your labrum that sits around it, it is supposed to sit tight. See, there's no gap there between my hand. Pretend my right hand here is my labrum sitting close to my shoulder socket. Well, I have this big old gap like that, right in there, and it's where the labrum just tore right off the bone. Now, the doctor said that from throwing so hard and throwing so much, wear and tear pulled the labrum right off the bone. And that's the feeling that I'm feeling in my shoulder. Feels like it's pulling right off. Today is, what is the date today? It's Wednesday, April 3rd, and I'm having surgery Monday, April 22nd. I'll do some follow-up videos of the recovery, the rehab, and I can explain more in depth. Unfortunately, my surgery is not being videotaped. You can look it up more. It's going to be arthroscopic. That's how they do it now. I should have 3 or 4 scars, probably 2 in the front, 2 in the back, or just 1 in the front and 2 in the back. Honestly, I mean, I'm being medically redshirted, so I have all year to recover. They're giving me 20 months before, or no, not 20 months, 20 weeks, excuse me, 20 weeks before I can throw again. And that's pretty much the gist of it. What else? I'll explain more in depth probably in my next video of how they do the surgery, exactly what they're doing. I mean, they're just reattaching the labrum, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I'll see you next video, guys, and thanks for watching.